Is it time to buy or sell QQQ ETF? In this video, we will explore QQQ in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on the 4th of June, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analyses. You will not want to miss any crucial updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 27th of May, 2025, our system has ranked QQQ as a buy candidate, awarding it a score of 3.26. Now, let's examine the ETF's performance during this time frame. The ETF has experienced a gain of 1.45%. This results in an average return of 0.21% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The exchange-traded fund is currently positioned within a robust upward trend in the short term, and indications point to a continuation of this trend. The present 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 10.22% over the upcoming 3 months, with expected returns ranging from negative 6.66% to positive 15.33%. Examining the longer-term perspective, our 12-month analysis shows a projected change of about 5.01%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between negative 16.57% and positive 8.66% over the next year. In today's terms, this would place the future price within the range of $441.18 to $574.55. Our latest daily update for QQQ includes the headline, Green Day on Wednesday for QQQ. The QQQ ETF price gained approximately 0.279% on the last trading day, which was Wednesday, the 4th of June, 2025, rising from $527.30 to $528.77. It has now gained for 3 consecutive days. It will be interesting to see whether it continues to rise or takes a slight pause in the coming days. During the last trading day, the ETF fluctuated 0.736%, with a low of $525.97 and a high of $529.84. The price has increased in 6 out of the last 10 days and is up by 1.64% over the past 2 weeks. Volume decreased on the last day by 3 million shares, with a total of 40 million shares traded, amounting to approximately $21.39 billion. It is important to consider that falling volume alongside rising prices can indicate divergence and may serve as an early warning of possible changes in the next few days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the ETF was $540.80, while the lowest price was $402.39. Currently, the price stands 2.22% or $12.03 below the 52-week high of $540.80, which also marks the all-time high for the ETF. The recent surge in artificial intelligence adoption and investor confidence has significantly influenced the QQQ exchange-traded fund, as highlighted in several reports published on the 4th of June. Notably, the Magnificent 7 stocks, key players in the technology sector, have propelled the broader market upwards. This trend indicates a robust interest in technology, particularly in companies related to artificial intelligence, suggesting a potential for continued growth in the sector. Furthermore, the Nasdaq's recovery in the year 2025, largely driven by this strength in artificial intelligence and reduced trade concerns, has created a bullish environment for tech-focused exchange-traded funds like QQQ. Created a considerable capital inflows. In just the previous week, QQQ experienced substantial inflows, indicating that both institutional and retail investors are eager to leverage the current market momentum. In the short term, this strong demand for QQQ and the positive sentiment surrounding technology stocks are likely to elevate its price. The longer-term outlook is also promising. As artificial intelligence technologies become increasingly integrated into various industries, the ongoing adoption is expected to sustain growth for QQQ constituents over time. As a result, QQQ remains a strong candidate for investors looking to capitalize on the evolving landscape of artificial intelligence and technology. All of these factors position QQQ favorably, indicating that investor optimism may persist, potentially driving the exchange-traded fund to new heights in the coming months. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, June 3, 2025, it was reported that Benchmark assigned QQQ a hold grade with a hold action. On Friday, May 30, 2025, it was reported that Benchmark assigned QQQ a buy grade with a hold action. On Friday, May 23, 2025, it was reported that Kansas City Capital assigned QQQ a positive grade with a hold action. On Monday, May 19, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned QQQ a reduced grade with a downgrade action. On Thursday, April 24, 2025, it was reported that Wells Fargo assigned QQQ a buy grade with a hold action. The following signals have been identified for QQQ. The QQQ ETF currently holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, which offers a positive forecast for the ETF. Additionally, there is a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between these two signals, as the short-term average is situated above the long-term average. On any corrections downward, support can be expected at $522.64 and $493.12. A drop below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Tuesday, April 8, 2025, and thus far, the ETF has increased by 27.09%. Further upward movement is anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Notably, volume declined during the last trading day, even as prices increased. This divergence between volume and price may serve as an early warning sign. It is advisable to monitor the ETF closely. Some negative signals have also emerged, which could impact short-term developments. Furthermore, a sell signal is currently present from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, sell signal. Pivots, buy signal from 40 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 15 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 8 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 30 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages, buy signal from 26 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal from 30 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal from 18 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages, buy signal from 9 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Let's discuss the support, risk, and stop loss for QQQ. On the downside, the exchange-traded fund finds support just below today's level, with accumulated volume at $466 and $423.69. There is an inherent risk when an ETF tests a support level, as breaking this level could lead to a decline toward the next support. In this instance, QQQ finds support just below today's level at $466. If this level is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $423.69 and $422.67. This ETF demonstrates average daily movements, and with solid trading volume, the risk is deemed to be medium. Over the last day, the ETF fluctuated by $3.87 between its high and low, which is a change of 0.736%. In the past week, the ETF has experienced an average daily volatility of 1.36%. Before we dive into the potential good trading levels for QQQ, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This important ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. A relatively low PE ratio could indicate low expectations for the company's future or suggest that the exchange-traded fund is undervalued, pointing to a possible buying opportunity. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for QQQ. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which indicates that the exchange-traded fund could move upward swiftly under favorable conditions. In this scenario, you might consider entering a position and using volume to assess when to exit. On the downside, QQQ encounters its first support level at $466. If this support level holds, it could present a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. Our recommended stop loss is set at $511.53, reflecting a decrease of 3.26%. This exchange-traded fund has medium daily fluctuations, indicating a moderate level of risk. Notably, there is a buy signal generated from a pivot bottom identified 39 days ago. Is QQQ ETF a good buy? Several short-term signals, along with a generally positive trend, indicate that the current level may present a buying opportunity, as there is a fair chance for QQQ ETF to perform well in the short term. However, after analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our system suggests that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Thursday, the 5th of June, we expect QQQ to open lower by approximately 58 cents, starting at $528.19. We want to remind you that trading carries a significant risk of losing money. It is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the buying or selling of securities. Your investment choices should not solely rely on information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. Here is our current perspective on the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading, and may you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.